You are watching a master at work.
Yeah.
Of my band. So I get off stage, right? Drop the mic, walk up to these hot chicks, and I'm all like, what's up, ladies? My name's Slim Shady. I'm the lead singer of D12, baby. They're all like, oh my god, it's him. Becky, oh my freaking god, it's Music with Lou. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode. Are we kidding? Stands to the front. Y'all know what time it is. If you are new here, listen, it starts off a little different here. The flow's a little different here. You could leave or you could stay. Either way, I don't give a fuck, but thank you for even giving me 2 seconds of your time. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna play the song for like a minute and some change straight through, no pauses, no interruptions. Let's just literally listen. I'm going to dance a little bit, nod a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in and talk about some of the bars and what this song means to me. And then I'm going to play some more of the song. And that's going to be like for another 2 minutes to close out the rest of the song. And then I'm going to come in and talk about it some more. And by that time, you guys should totally see how this is going to work, okay? I'm not going to waste too much more of your time. Let's go.
This song is dedicated to all the happy people. All the happy people who have real nice lives and have no idea what it's like to be broke as fuck. I feel like I'm walking a tightrope without a circus net. Popping Percocet, I'm a nervous wreck. I deserve respect, but I work a sweat for this worthless check. I'm about to burst this tech and somebody to reverse this debt. Minimum wage got my adrenaline caged, full of venom and rage, especially when I'm engaged and my daughter's down to her last diaper. It's got my ass hyper. I pray that God answers. Maybe I'll ask nicer. Watching ballers while they flossing in they pathfinders. These overnight stars becoming autograph signers. We all long to blow up and leave the past behind us, along with the small fries and average half piners. But player haters turn their bitch like they have vaginas, cause we see them dollar signs and let the cash blind us. Morning your brainwash, you and leave your ass mindless. When snakes slither in the grass spineless. That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to stare. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had it up to here, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to That's tear. Rock bottom. When this life makes you mad enough to That's care. Rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to stare. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had it up to here, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear.
If you ain't never been through nothing, you ain't gonna feel this song. And I think what's so crazy about this man's music is you can always go back to it. It's like you probably heard Rock Bottom years ago, obviously, and you're like, wow, this is a good song. But then when you hit rock bottom and then you go back and play this song, it's like a whole new song to you, because it's like, God damn, I done been there before. Like when he's like, you know, you get down to the last diaper. I don't have no kids, but I've helped my mom raise my brother, so I know that feeling of like, shit, I got one more diaper left. Ooh, baby, please don't shit. Please don't piss. I need you to just make this one last. Like this song is for the happy people that live real happy lives, and you have no idea what it's like to be broke as fuck. First of all, I love the intro of that, because one thing about me is I used to hate overly positive, you can't fucking even relate to the pain ass motherfucker. Like you so happy and you ain't never been through shit, so you don't understand pain. Like you don't understand what it's like to be broke as fuck when you have nothing. You don't know how you about to eat. You don't know how this light bill about to get paid. You don't have anything. Like, do you know that feeling of not having shit? Like rock bottom is like, you can't even explain what it feel like, but if you know and you've been there, then you get it. You know, it's like I'm walking a tightrope and it's like, and I'm working my ass off for no respect. And it's like, you know better, like you deserve better, but you're working and you getting disrespected for this little bitty ass check that ain't even helping you get throughout life. You know, it's like you need people to create music like this, because you probably was at rock bottom and you looking around and you thinking ain't nobody ever been there. And then you press play on a song like this and it gives you motivation, because you know that you are not alone. You are not the only one at rock bottom. And when you hear somebody that is able to explain the pain that you feel and what it feels like to be at rock bottom, I couldn't even put this shit in a song the way Eminem put this in a song. And it just be crazy to me that like his rock bottom feels exactly like my rock bottom. And probably like your rock bottom, that's the power of this shit. And it's like, that's why we stands, because it's deeper than that. We're not just these delusional fans that's like, Eminem is the greatest. Y'all saw Big Daddy Kane give him his flowers. That man is top 5 because you know what? When everybody was talking about they street shit and black street shit, he came on the scene and he gave y'all his pain from trailer parks and all kind of shit. He gave you his story. When y'all be talking all that, I can't relate to Eminem. You fucking lying, because you done been at rock bottom, and I know you gonna hear some shit in this song, and you ain't have shit. So all that I don't relate to Eminem music shit, y'all can stop that. Y'all, because y'all really starting to piss me off. Like, you done been at the time where you wish somebody will reverse that debt, and you working for fucking minimum wage. You working for absolutely nothing, and you mean to tell me you can't relate to Eminem because you black and he white? Stop fucking playing with me. I'm praying that God answers. Maybe if I ask nicer. That literally was a church moment, because God, I said, it's been some times where I've been like, God, I need this right now. I don't know what you're doing to me, God, and I don't know. You know what, God, maybe if I ask you nicer, you will give it to me, because I'm at the rock bottom, and sometimes you just drop to your knees and you like, God, listen, I'm not perfect at praying. I don't really know how to talk to you. I'm learning how to talk to you, and the churches ain't really teaching me how to talk to you, so I guess all I know how to do is show up as me. But maybe if I take a little bit of this bass out my voice when I'm talking to you and have a little bit more respect on your name when I'm talking to you, you will give it to me. See, that's when you at rock bottom, when you learn how to just strip yourself of ego. You strip yourself of all that you know, and you like, okay, maybe if I try something different and put a little bit of this anger down and come to you just with a little more compassion and just softness, you will give it to me and you will help me. But see, a lot of y'all ain't been at rock bottom to really understand a lot of these bars, and if you have, then you know. Rock bottom, when you want something bad enough to kill. Rock bottom, when you want something bad enough to, steal. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. I know, God, but I think when you're at rock bottom, what people don't understand is you meet a version of yourself that you never knew existed. Like, you get to rock bottom and you understand. Let me just tell you my rock bottom. When I was at my rock bottom, which I'm slowly still climbing out of, like, I started to understand how people could be so angry that you just want to hurt people, because you go out into this world of people that lack compassion. They don't give a fuck about nothing. It's like you ain't never been through rock bottom. They treat you like shit, and all you need is a little bit of help, or you not even help. You just need a little bit of grace and understanding. It ain't nothing like you being on the phone with a motherfucker that work in customer service and you begging them like, man, please just give me 2 to 3 more days, please. And they like, unfortunately, we can't. Bitch, you ain't never had your lights cut off. You ain't never had no struggle in your life, and you don't have no understanding. I'll blow that whole motherfucking station up. I'll blow the whole company up. And it's like, you never understand that mindset of people until you get to rock bottom. You never understand why people steal until you don't have shit to eat. And it's like, I gotta do what I gotta do. And you smiling, you screaming, you angry, you crying. Like, you're just all of these things that's just like in pure insanity.
My life is full of empty promises and broken dreams. I'm hoping things look up, but there ain't no job openings. I feel discouraged, hungry and malnourished, living in this house with no furnace, unfurnished. And I'm sick of working dead-end jobs with lame pay, and I'm tired of being hired and fired the same day. But fuck it, if you know the rules to the game, play. Cause when we die, we know we all going the same way.
Yeah.
It's cool to be the player, but it sucks to be the fan. You know what you need is rocks to be the man, plus a luxury sedan. I'm comfortable and roomy in a 6, but they threw me in the mix with all these gloomy lunatics. I walk around depressed and smoke a pound of cess a day. And yesterday went by so quick it seems like it was just today. My daughter wants to throw the ball, but I'm too stressed to play. Live half my life and throw the rest away. That's rock bottom. When this life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to steal. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear. That's rock bottom. When this life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to steal. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear. There's people that love me and people that hate me. But it's the evil that made me this backstabbing, deceitful and shady. I want the money, the women, the fortune and fame. But means I end up burning in hell, scorching in flame. But means I'm stealing your checkbook and forging your name. It's lifetime list for eternal torture and pain. Cause right now, I feel like I just hit the rock bottom. I got problems, now everybody on my block's got them. I'm screaming like them 2 cops when Tupac shot them. Holding 2 blocks, hope your doors got new locks on them. My daughter's feet ain't got no shoes or socks on them. And the rings you're wearing look like they got a few rocks on them. And while you flaunt them, I could be taking them to shops to pawn them. I got a couple of rings and a brand new watch, you want them? Cause I ain't never went gold off one song. I'm running up on someone's lawn with guns drawn. That's rock bottom. When this life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough enough to stare. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to That's rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to steal. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you've had enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to That's rock bottom.
Listen, no matter how much pain and storytelling we're getting throughout a song, Eminem is still going to show you motherfuckers he rap for real. Because one of my favorite parts of this song is how he does the ring and the whole setup and taking it to the pawn shop. And I Ain't Never Turned Gold into one song. That whole scheme setup and how he got to gold, leading into gold. Oh, come on, guys. This guy is really a rapper. And I feel like if Tupac was still here, he would like be so proud of Eminem. I can only imagine somebody who's sitting at rock bottom and you push play on this song and you know life is full of empty dreams and broken promises and you looking for a job and everybody talk about they ain't hiring or you actually overly qualified for this position. Bitch, how would I be overly? Wouldn't you want somebody that's like overly qualified? That means I'm going to do exceptionally great in this position. Like I feel like the way life is built is just like this big ass scam that's built to break you. And then you get around people that are just snakes and they fuck people and it drives you crazy. It kind of drives you to drugs. You got to smoke a whole pound of weed some days because you're like, what the fuck is this? And then we stress and we work every single day at these jobs that still isn't enough to give us a comfortable living. But I'm fucking breaking my body. I'm mentally stressed out. My daughter want to go play. Your kids want to go play with you, but you are so fucking stressed out. You don't even have the time or the energy to go play with your kids. If you have been there, then you understand like, damn, listen, mommy's so stressed out. Daddy's so stressed out, baby. I know you want to throw the ball today, but I got to figure out how we going to eat, how I'm going to keep you, protected in this nice home that we living in. It's just like life is so fucking hard. Seriously. There are some artists who can just paint the picture of pain and depression like a fucking piece of Picasso, and this man, I said Slim Shady, is one of them, okay? One of the greatest to ever do this. If you are at rock bottom, let me just take this moment to say we could talk about the bars and how amazing they are, but that's not why I picked this song today. I picked this song because you probably at rock bottom. I've been at rock bottom and it hurts. And when you're at rock bottom, it feels like there's no hope for tomorrow. But you better play this song and you better remember where Eminem was when he was at rock bottom, and you better look where he is today. And that is proof that you can make it and you will make it out of rock bottom. You just have to keep going, and we got to stick together and just know that it's somebody like you that feels this same pain. Don't listen to the motherfuckers that ain't a stan. And if you are a stan in a stan community, if somebody is in this comment section and they tell you their story about the pain or depression they going through, you respond to them with some love and you tell them you got it and you could keep going. I wish we had like our own stan like monthly meetings or something. I don't know how that would happen, but it's just like, I know you fucked up inside. I know you came from a hard upbringing, and I know you look at life sometimes like fuck everybody. I wish I could just kill some people sometimes, but just know that together, if we just come together and we lift each other up, and it's like, come on, I help you get out your rock bottom because I know it gets better. Like, cause I'm still in my rock bottom, but I keep telling myself I'm gonna go. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better because we seen proof, and it's like, Eminem, thank you for showing us that it's an escape from rock bottom, because you already at the bottom. It's no other way to go but up. You can't hit like double, triple rock bottom. It's rock bottom. That's the bottom. That's it. That's all that's there. You can't get no lower than where you already are now. So get up. You can make it out of your rock bottom. And sometimes you got to sit and you got to hear music like this and you got to feel it, and it's okay to feel it. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't have to feel angry. Don't let nobody tell you, why you crying? Everybody got a sad story, bitch, but I want to feel this today. These are my emotions that I feel. Address how you feel. Sit on it. Think about it. Talk to God and be like, all right, God, I feel angry today. I'm pissed off. I want to hurt people. I want to hurt myself. Help me. But you got to acknowledge that feeling, because if you go in this world delusional like everybody else that's numb to their feelings, you going to get to the most beautiful place and all them feelings is just going to rush you and you just going to drop hard as hell. But let me tell you something. You already at rock bottom. So the only choice that you have is to get up. And if I was rich and I was, a successful YouTuber, I would like be giving away money on this channel all the time. That's actually a goal for me. Once I really start getting this YouTube money, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna just have giveaways just because I know what it's like. Like, if you ain't never came from shit, you don't understand this Eminem shit the way we do. And that's just how it is. And that's why we don't play about this man, because y'all ain't been through shit. And if you have been through shit and you don't feel this, I don't know what the fuck you been through, because it can't be what. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching another episode of Music with Lou. Um, I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you watching if you made it this far. And again, you know, we all just trying to get up out of rock bottom.